YouTube, what the disgusting Skaven crap is going on? Wow, gosh, this thing is horrible. Just can't stand looking at this thing. Hey, what's going on? HeirofCarthage here. I did a stream tonight and was able to play some matches with viewers. It was a lot of fun. We had a good time. Thank you for all of the viewers who joined in and had a lot of people supporting. Again, thank you. If y'all want to check out the replay of the stream, it'll post. Obviously, it's a little different to watch because there's time in between matches and I'm talking to the chat, so I get it. It's not exactly. And that's why I wanted to show this. This is an FFA battle from the stream, and I'll just cast this one so that those of you who either don't like watching the streams back or didn't catch it get a chance to see what was, I thought, a really fun FFA battle. I'm playing as the Skaven, and people wanted me to bring a big Vermintide army here, so I've got 4 clan rats with shields, 4 Skaven slaves up front. I've got 4 Skaven slave spearmen, 2 on each flank, 2 rat ogres. I've got 2 doom wheels. I've got the hell pit abomination, and I've got Skrolk with 2 assassins. And we're playing on a crazy map here where you actually can't move through any of this stuff. It's kind of interesting. You can see the high elf player over here. He's got quite a few archers, his sisters of Avalorn, and he's got some Lothern Sea Guard as well. And he's got Teclis, a noble, and a handmaiden, as well as some spearmen and a couple of eagle claw bolt throwers. Coming right through the center is Norska with some Marauder champions, a Bale Fiend, Lore of Fire, and we've got a Norskin giant, Throgg, a couple of Marauder hunters, and 3 ice trolls. And then over here with the lizardmen, we got Kroq Gar on Grimlock. We've got the Stegodon, a bunch of Saurus warriors with shields. There are 2 skink chiefs and a skink priest riding around on pterodons. So lizardmen are going to be a tough one to take down, and if you look over here, the Norskins walk right through the center and get hit with an extended effect duration Doomflock, which gets Linen in the Wood 1,300 points to start the battle with, because this army was pretty blobbed up and it did a tremendous amount of damage. But that giant's nasty looking too. Yuck. Got some frostbite there, buddy. Yeah, anyway, not to be out-Skavened by anyone, my rat horde, with no care for their lives whatsoever, is just plowing forward right into a high elf choke point. But, I mean, rats don't live long anyway, folks. Rats don't live long anyway. I'm gonna bring the Doom Wheel up here. Ouch! Wow, that was a shot. Did some damage. Archers are gonna start shooting at me. I'm gonna have to back up. And then I've got the Norskins coming in behind me, but they're getting the crap Doom flocked out of them. Look at that, 2,500 points already to the lizardmen. Just cleaning up points off of chaos. My army's gonna go through a bottleneck. Teclis has this, oh, I can't ever remember the name of it. He's got this here, the Fiery Conviction, and he's gonna use it here. And then the Bale Fiend has the Burning Head. And so I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna take a Savaging in here, and here comes a Chain Lightning as well. He probably should have waited until I was a little more bottled up for the Chain Lightning. I think the Chain Lightning came a little early. Could have done tremendous damage with that if he would have waited until I was bottled up. But I'm just gonna plow on forward. I don't think the High Elves army can take the melee here. And although I know I'm probably setting myself up for a Savaging, I don't really care. We're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna go for it. I see the Handmaiden out here, but he noticed it too and he's able to get her away. Anyway, we're just gonna bring the Hell Pit Abomination right on in here. Try and get engaged. Do some damage. So there's the Hell Pit Abomination. Here comes the first Burning Head, and I saw it and I was just like, oh my gosh. And then the Doom Flock from Teclis. I mean, just look at this. It's a rat fry, folks. It is a rat fry. A lot of my army, my cheap units in the army routed, but it won't be enough to do too terribly much here to some of these other units. The elf is trying to get set up back here in a good position, so his archers are going to keep falling back. One of his artillery is kind of getting stuck here too. But this spearmen, the Scions, they get in my way, and it's actually a big problem. It's kind of an interesting idea to leave these guys sitting here to disrupt. And then my Doom Wheels, I decided to push through, but he's got this Illyrian Reaver over here. I actually thought it was a Dragon Prince at the time. I was like, oh no. But I still don't want to get involved with it. I mean, probably could have taken it down, but I'm just going to let it get caught up in my infantry, and I'll swing the Doom Wheels around and try and get a better approach. I don't want to get tangled up with large units. I want to stay in a blob of infantry, preferably. So I get Skrolk up here. and I'm trying to get in a good position to use Skrolk's. Oh my gosh, here comes a second burning head, and this one is very well placed. So another burning head right through my troops. So I haven't gotten a lot of points so far, and everybody's just letting me have it. Everybody is letting me have it. Here comes the ice trolls up from behind. My leadership gets split up, so Skrolk doesn't have both his assassins. The Hell Pit Abomination's having a decent time other than the Curse of Anre are here. And he's taking shots here from units in the back. And I'm losing track of my Doom Wheels. These guys really need to get back to the archers right away. There's really nothing from the High Elves to protect them. I keep taking Doom Flocks. It's great. Feels good. Feels good. Another fiery convocation. I don't really have an army left for that to hurt at this point, and we're actually starting to pick up some points. And then, like I said, you can see my my Doom Wheels kind of breaking through, but again, being a little bit mismicroed at the moment. I was probably trying to get Skrolk up into the fight. Here's Skrolk. I've used his Rod of Corruption, I think. Doom Flock, another Doom Flock. We just keep eating the Doom Flock. Alright, so I think here in the second I notice all these archers back here and I'm able to get my Doom Wheels going. I was also busy talking to the chat, so probably didn't help my micro. It's already bad. Here comes another flaming head because 2 wasn't enough. We gotta have a third. That one kind of missed the elves a little bit there too. Got a few other troops. Not too much, but the Bale Fiend is getting a ton of kills. A ton of kills. He's got 473. So he was definitely involved in a rat fry. My Doom Wheels are finally going to get back here to these archers, and they do cause terror, so the High Elf units back here are not going to have a good time. I've also got some Rat Ogres kind of punching through. Throgg's chasing them. I'm summoning some units here too. Trying to get some summons out here to help tank for Skrolk. And then I'm trying to take down these Norscan Ice Trolls. See if we can get them out of the fight. The Hell Pit Abomination's still here, so I'm going to swing it back over the Ice Trolls. It's almost picked up a Chevron, so it's done pretty good for me. I've lost all of my fodder units, though, unfortunately, with all those spells. So I managed to take out the Ice Trolls. I really wanted a piece of Throgg, but Throgg's over here busy. You can see that's where I've clicked my order, but I probably should have just gone ahead and focused these Ice Trolls for a moment. We're about to get surrounded by Marauder Champions too, so that's not good news. And the Lizardmen are pretty much untouched in all this, but they've still picked up huge points just from all their spells. Their Chameleon Skinks, and then they've gotten a little bit of action back here with their Saurus Warriors too, and with Kroq Gar. Throgg is still over here, so I'm going to try and do a little damage here to these trolls. We finally got our Chevron there. And then back here, I'm just trying to keep the Sisters of Avalorn and these archers tied down. There's also some Chameleon Skinks back here, which is not great for me. I get hit with a net here. So Teclis is still supporting his troops pretty well. But I've managed to actually take the lead momentarily because of the work the Doom Wheels. And then I'm like, all right, I got a chance at Throgg here. I use Trophy Heads, Rival Hides, doing everything I can to try and pull Throgg down. He's going to be a tank, though. So we've definitely tanked him, but look at him just knocking Skrolk out of the fight. And unfortunately, this giant rolls in, too, so not going to be good for us. Not going to be good for us. And the Ice Trolls are still tanking hits in here, too, which isn't good. We really need all of our focus on Throgg with these units. Definitely helping him tank. They got terrified, fortunately, by the Hell Pit Abomination, but then the Hell Pit Abomination gets destroyed by the giant. And I got a micro Skrolk back into this fight. I was busy back here trying to kill archers. It's definitely busy trying to get archers. I lost one Doom Wheel, but the other one still got a lot of hit points here, and I'm trying to stay in the lead as best I can, though it's not likely I can win at this point because the Lizardmen have so many troops left. The Lizardmen are trying to hunt down the remnants of Blinky. Is it Blinky? Yeah, they're trying to hunt down the remnants of Blinky's Norska here. Skrolk is definitely out of his league at this point. He doesn't have any support left. He's getting the crap beat out of him. Throgg finally gets a hold of the Assassin alone. The Assassin won't be able to kill Throgg. He did some damage. The Doom Wheel's back here doing tremendous damage still. Teclis is trying to chase it, but I'm just staying away from Teclis and keep hitting the missile units and the spear units. Going for maximum points, maximum damage here. That's the objective. Those Sisters of Avalorn, though, I'm not liking that. Those Sisters do a lot of damage, so I gotta turn around quickly and get back into them before they fire at me again. Fortunately for me, they can get terrified, and they do get terrified several times, but every time I have to pull away from Teclis and turn around and charge, it's just not good for me. If I sit around in combat, it's not great either, but I probably, yeah, I turn around and try and hit the Sisters of Avalorn from the flank, and I do get a good flank charge with the Doom Wheel. But the Doom Wheel is going to start losing its leadership. Skrolk routes. Managed to do some decent damage, but he just gets taken out the fight. Doom Wheel still managing to be alive. We actually shattered some Lothern Sea Guard, but the Sisters are going to regroup, and they're going to have time to fire at me, unfortunately. It's frustrating. I've routed them so many times, but every time they come back, they get to fire, and it does tremendous damage to my Doom Wheel. I am going to manage to hit them one more time here. Teclis nets me, though, so that's bad news, but I think the Sisters end up taking some beating here. Oh, look at him firing point blank, though. That's just painful. Teclis, though, is definitely not in a great match here. He's not a good unit to be trying to take down a Doom Wheel, but it's so weak he can probably pull it off. So I think that's what he's trying to do. But you can see he takes some damage in return. We managed to climb our way up the leaderboard there a little bit. Skrolk comes back from routing, and I'm going to kind of try and hide in the woods while Norska finishes duking it out with the Lizard Men. Throgg's going to be overmatched here by Kroq Gar, and even with his Giant for support, this is a lot of Saurus warriors to try and take on. And they're also getting hit by Chameleon Skinks and Skink Chiefs, a Stegodon. There's just really no way for Throgg to cut his way through this many Lizard Men. So you see that they're gonna buy the farm there. They're gone. There's a few Norskins left over here. Teclis is chasing off my broken Doom Wheel so that I can't bring it back. The Doom Wheel is gone. So all I've got left is Skrolk. And if these guys were watching my stream, they would know he's back there. I don't know if they were or not. I've still got a few summons left. I actually ended up with a ton of magic left over. I really kind of regret not having... I didn't bring the Plague Vortex spell because it doesn't seem very good, but I don't know. The High Elves got so bunched up, maybe it would have been worth it. Because I didn't end up using all my magic on just summon spells. So maybe that's what I should have done. I'm going to try and summon up some units, but I should have tried to get closer and actually summoned on top of the Chameleon Skinks, because they're going to run off and I'm not going to be able to catch them, but it'll keep Skrolk alive for a little bit longer. Just go ahead and fast forward and show you all how this one ends. I mean, obviously he knows where Skrolk is at this point. I can't hide forever. So he's going to come looking for me. Skrolk gets spotted, and this time he's not got a lot of defenses. He's got a Stegodon bearing down on him and a Skink Chief. So Skrolk tries to make his final stand, but it's not going to work. He's going to run off like a little rat coward, leaving his clan rats to take the beating for him while he scampers off the battlefield, being chased by a Stegodon. My rats are going to rout as well, so there goes Skrolk. It was a fun fight. Lennon wins this one. Those Doom Flocks early on just did a ton of work for him, and he was able to cause enough damage with his hero units flying around. Not a bad choice to have these flying hero units. They can get around the battlefield, they can cause damage even when the rest of your units aren't in a fight. So it ends up working out good. There's this one Marauder champion and then a few Sisters of Avalorn that regroup back here, and this Marauder champion's not going to be having a good time in life. Saurus warriors are very good bang for their buck. They may not be dedicated anti-infantry, but they're a solid unit for the cost. The only downside really is how they can go berserk. And their armor is only middle of the road, but not bad at 60, not bad. So it was a defeat for us, but we had a good showing overall, good showing. Managed to take second. Blinky almost caught me, but not quite. But yeah, Lennon easily taking that one home. That damage he caused early on, yikes. You can see he did some really good work with a couple of his big units here. Probably won't show it here, but the Skink Priest was actually probably responsible for the most points for Lennon. Could be, at least. For a single unit, maybe. Because he did all those spells. So I'm assuming that he caused tremendous damage in my army. You can obviously see my Doom Wheels got a lot done, and the Hell Pit Abomination got quite a bit done, too. The rest of my stuff was obviously just burning head fodder there. And speaking of burning head fodder, check out Blinky's Balefiend here with 473 kills, taking home most kills, MVP. Teclis managing 108. Not bad, Teclis. Not bad for being a little weakling. Anyway, fun game. Hope y'all enjoyed this cast. If y'all want to see the live streams, keep an eye out. I schedule them on my channel a couple of days ahead of time to try and keep y'all informed of when we're going to have them. It was really great. Thank you, everybody, for joining, and thank you for the support. If you enjoyed this video, you liked the battle, and you want to see more, make sure to subscribe. Hit the bell. Be notified when there's new videos. Be notified when there's streams. I would love to have you there and would appreciate it a lot. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. That also helps me a lot. It'll help us get noticed, help bring more people into the community. I do now have a Discord server. If you all want to join, I will try and get a link up in the description. There is an Air Discord server now where there's different rooms. You all can jump in, play battles together, help each other. Just have fun. Make a fun community out of it. Thank you to Appius and Reptile King for setting that up. So go check it out. HeirofCarthage signing out for now. I will see you all next time.